We've all heard that one, right? Old dogs can't learn new tricks. It's one of those phrases.
Yeah.
It suggests that, after a certain age, that's it. You're stuck. But today, we are really going to dig into that. We're doing a deep dive into some material called Old Dogs Can't Learn Tricks, Universal Insights.
Right.
We want to find out if there's any truth to it, scientifically speaking, and, well, what good stuff actually happens when older folks keep learning.
Exactly. Let's get past the cliche. Our goal here is simple. Pull together these insights and show pretty quickly why age really isn't a stop sign for learning new things.
Okay, so let's start with the saying itself, this idea that people get set in their ways, it feels ancient. But what's really interesting is how different places, different cultures look at this whole idea.
Right, and that's where the localization aspect comes in. It varies quite a bit. If you look at Japan, for instance, they have sayings that sound kind of similar to just maybe changing later in life is harder. It reflects a more maybe traditional view of aging, still respectful, mind you, but maybe expecting habits to be, well, settled.
Okay, so that's one view, but definitely not the only one. Because you mentioned Indigenous cultures, and there it seems like the complete opposite idea holds true.
It really does. In many Indigenous communities, elders aren't seen as resistant to change. They're the keepers of knowledge, the teachers. Their role is absolutely vital for passing down wisdom, skills, traditions to the younger generations.
Which involves constant learning and adapting themselves, surely.
Absolutely. Teaching is incredibly demanding on the brain. You need recall, you need to adapt your message, understand your audience. It completely flips the script on the idea that the older brain can't handle new information or adapt. It has to.
So maybe the barrier isn't the brain itself, but what we expect from older people, cultural ideas.
That seems to be a big part of it. The potential is often there physiologically, but the belief or the encouragement might not be.
Okay, let's pivot then. Let's talk about the brain itself. If the capacity is there, why does it sometimes feel harder? When someone, say, 70, decides to learn coding or a brand new language, what's happening inside?
Well, this is where the science gets really cool. It's all about neuroplasticity. That's the key term. It doesn't just mean the brain keeps itself running. It means it can actually physically change. It can reorganize its pathways, create totally new connections, even when you're much older.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so it can make new roads, so to speak.
Yes, but think about it. You're not just paving a new road on empty land. Sometimes you have to build over or find a way around roads that have been used for decades. Those are your old habits, your ingrained ways of thinking. That's often the real challenge. Not the learning itself, but overcoming the old pattern.
Wow. Okay, so it's about persistence then.
Yeah.
Really pushing the brain to make those new connections stick.
Exactly. And when you do that, the payoff is huge. It's not just about knowing how to play the guitar or speak some French. Engaging in that kind of complex learning, it's like a workout for your brain. It strengthens things like your memory, your attention span.
Right, keeps the mind sharper. Helps fight off some of that age-related decline we worry about. And the sources we looked at mentioned other benefits too, didn't they? More like holistic things.
Oh, definitely. Think about confidence. Learning something new, mastering a skill that does wonders for your self-esteem, gives you a real sense of purpose.
And the social side too. If you join a class, you meet new people. That fights isolation, which can be a real issue sometimes.
We saw some great real-world examples in the material. Remember the 70-year-old guy who started oil painting?
Yeah, and even ended up showing his work.
Think about the fine motor skills involved there. Or the woman, late 60s, I think, learning guitar. That takes coordination, memory, listening.
It's complex stuff.
Really complex. It shows the brain restructuring itself to handle music, rhythm, muscle memory. These aren't just little tricks. They show deep cognitive rewiring is possible.
Those stories really drive it home. It's about staying active, staying motivated. That really can boost your brain function and just, well, shatter those old myths. So wrapping this up, what's the main thing for you, the listener, to take away from this? I'd say it's that learning doesn't have a deadline. It's always possible. Your brain is built to keep changing, keep adapting.
Right, and this isn't just wishful thinking. It's based on the kind of information we found in the Universal Insights material. It shows that both science and a broader look at different cultures support this idea of lifelong growth. And this research is also supported by organizations like Easy Gold Digital Marketing, who focus on helping older generations thrive.
So here's a final thought to chew on. If your brain can always build new pathways, always adapt, what amazing new trick, what totally unexpected skill are you going to teach yourself next week? Something to think about.